having index in the rational form, that is m upon n form, where m stands for the numerator and n stands for the denominator. Now, we know that 8 raised to square is equal to 64, and the cube root of 64, that can be also written as 64 raised to 1 by 3, or it can be written as cube root of 64, which is 4. Now, if I combine the square part and the cube root part, it can be written as 8 raised to square raised to 1 by 3, and we get as 4. Now we can interpret this as cube root of square of 8. Cube root, this right? Cube root is because 8 raised to 1 by 3, and also square because 8 is raised to square, the index is 2. Now over here we can make use of an law, that is a raised to m bracket a raised to n, which gives us a raised to m into n. We can apply this in this, so we get 8 raised to 2 1 by 3. Now this 2 will get multiplied by 1, so we get 8 raised to 2 by 3. So this can be interpreted as cube root of square of 8. So generally we can express two meanings of this number. We will write in general form, that is a raised to m raised to 1 by n, which means which can be interpreted as the m, or you can say the nth root of mth power of a. Also, we can write it as a raised to 1 by n raised to m. This can be interpreted as mth power of nth root of a. We're going to make use of this expression in your next practice set, that is 3.2. Practice set 3.2, complete the following table. So यहाँ पे numbers दिए गए हैं with the index in the rational form. So if you see the rational form of this index, that is 3 by 2, I can compare, we'll write it in a general form, that is a raised to m by n. Right? So over here, if you compare this general form with the number which is given 225, that is 3 by 2, so the m value is 3 and the n value is 2. Now we have to write in both the form, that is the power of the root and the root of the power. So यहाँ पे first question का आंसर दिया गया है cube of the square root of 225. यहाँ पे मैंने number नहीं लिखा है, so in the whole practice set, in this whole set, I will only write the power in the square root part. Now the cube of the square root of 225. So यहाँ पे cube था, so we started with the cube of, then it was 1 by 2, so it was square root of 225. Now in case of the root of the power, so it is 1 by 2. Now if you see, मैं इसको अलग से लिख देता हूँ. So 225 can be also written as 3 raised to 1 by 2, right? Let's see the next question. Let's see this number, that is 45. So we'll write the general form as a raised to m upon n. So 45 raised to 4 upon 5. Well, in case of power of the root, so we can write this as 45 raised to 1 by 5 and the power is 4. Well, in case of root of the power, we can write this as 45 raised to the power, that is 4 raised to 1 by 5. Now let's interpret this. So this is 4th power of 5th root of 45. Well, in case of root of the power, that is this case. So this is the 5th root of 4th power of 45. Let's see the third question, that is 81 raised to 6 by 7, which can also be written as 81 for the power of the root can be written as 1 by 7 raised to 6, and also for this we can write it as, that is the root of the power, that is 81 raised to 6 1 by 7. Now let's express this in the word form. So this can be written as the 6th power of the 7th root of 81. Well, in case of root of the power, so it will be 7th root of 6th power of 81. Fourth question, 100 raised to 4 upon 10. So in the case of power of the root, we can write this as 100 raised to 1 upon 10 raised to 4. Well, in case of root of the power, we can write this as 100 raised to 4 raised to 1 upon 10. Now let's express this in the word form. So this will be the 4th power of the 10th root. Well, in case of root of the power, this can be written as the 10th root of 4th power. Let's see the 5th question, that is 21 raised to 3 upon 7. So this can be written as, in the power of the root, so this can be written as 21 raised to 1 by 7 raised to 3, and also 21 in case of root of the power, 21 raised to 3 raised to 1 by 7. So this, in this root or power of the root can be written as the 3rd power, or you can say cube root, or you can say cube of 7th root of 21. Also you can write 7th root of cube of 21. Second question, write the following numbers in the form of rational form. Square root of 5th power of 121. So it is said, which power it is? The 5th power. So it is 121 raised to 5, and it is the square root. So it will be 1 by 2. So which can be written as 121 raised to 5 upon 2. Cube of 4th root of 324. So it is, the power of 324 is, that is the index is 3, and the root part is the 4th root. So this can be written as 324 raised to 3 by 4. We can use the log of a raised to m bracket raised to n, which gives you a raised to m into n. Third question, 5th root of square of 264. So it said square, so we can write this as 264 square raised to the 5th power, which can be written as 264 2 raised to, that is 2 upon 5. Well, in case of 4th, cube of cube root of 3. So cube of cube root, which is of 3 raised to 3 upon 3. So that's it for 3.2. If you want to write, you can take a screenshot of it.